February going out with a bang, but it looks like that system that dumped a bunch of snow on us is starting to wind down, just like Storm Team 8 said it would do.
That's right. So what happens next? How much snow did we get? And could we see any more snow for the rest of the day? Well, Terry DeVore has the answers. That's why we're starting out in front of the 24-hour tracking center. Thank you for coming out and joining us here, Terry, and telling us all about it.
Well, and you know, here's the scoop. It's finally winding down and ending. The area kind of sloppy, slushy, and can be very slippery as we start to melt things down. Temperatures are well above freezing throughout the area, and you can see really the last of the snow is in the process of falling apart as well. A little bit of a light wintry mix in and around the Grand Rapids metro area, and also a little light snow still lingering to the south. Bangor, Paw Paw, Decatur, Lawton, Portage, Vicksburg, down to Cassopolis, Three Rivers, Dowagiac, into Colon and Climax. Seeing a little bit of light snow around the Springfield and Athens area as well. But again, the snow is in the process of falling apart. Check out these temperatures. Wow. 36 degrees in Grand Rapids right now. It's 36 also in Big Rapids, 34 degrees in Kalamazoo and in Battle Creek, 34 in Sturgis, 33 now in Coldwater, Jackson, 38 degrees in Holland, 34 in Grand Haven, 36 Muskegon. So again, the bottom line here, that everything that's been scraped and plowed will be melted and wet here this afternoon. The weather alerts that are still left over in the region, the other side of the lake, yeah, we have a northeasterly wind direction, so the lake effect impacting folks on the other side of Lake Michigan today. So again, just a little light drizzle or light freezing drizzle or a little bit of a light mixed bag of precipitation, anything that we have left over across the area today. Very limited, with temperatures well into the 30s. We're going to talk about some colder air settling in as we build toward the weekend, and then another system on the horizon for next week. We'll sort it out in the 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
After a slick commute this morning, the main roads are clearing up. So 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson joins us live in Grand Rapids with a look at those roads. Danny?
Yeah, Emily, you can see the heavy snow that we had, the storm system that we had really hasn't affected at least the major roads in Kent County. We are being told that some of those side streets are still in a little bit of trouble. But actually the biggest story this noon to tell you is power outages down in Calhoun County. I just got off the phone with Consumers Energy. They said that down there was the worst hit, 2,700 people currently without power. That's a total of 13,000 without power statewide. They said that the hardest hit counties were Calhoun and Jackson, saying that this was just a more southern state storm than up here in Kent County and Ottawa, Muskegon. Ottawa County had 19 outages total. So in terms of those outages, we are told that most of those should be expected to be back on by midnight tonight, unless you are down in Calhoun County. We're told there was some damages to wires and poles and things like that down there. So people without power down there can expect to see their power be back on by 8 o'clock tomorrow. Now, another thing that we wanted to check into with all this heavy snow, we wanted to know if this was affecting trees at all. Talked to an arborist today on the phone. He said conifers, those trees with needles, they're really built to take this kind of snow and to not break off branches or fall down at all. And those deciduous trees like oaks and maples, things like that, they actually don't have leaves on them right now, so the snow isn't allowed to get up as heavy, build onto those leaves, and thus make a branch fall down. So the trees are actually doing pretty good right now, according to a local arborist. Now, another question we wanted to know was in terms of snow plow budgets. That's something that we're going to look into since we have had such a snowy winter so far this year. You can expect to get answers to that question coming up 24-hour News 8 at 5 and 6. Live in Grand Rapids tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.